According to the Akashic Records, what was Michael Jackson's spiritual purpose? Please give us a full breakdown.
According to the Akashic Records, Michael Jackson was a being whose life purpose revolved around spiritual transcendence, collective healing, and the inspiration of unity consciousness through the medium of music, creativity, and love. His earthly incarnation was not random but purposeful, as he entered into humanity's timeline during a period of critical spiritual awakening and heightened global challenges.
Michael Jackson's soul carried a very high vibration.
Is an exploration of his spiritual origins, purpose, and legacy through the lens of the Akashic Records. Starseed ancestry. Michael Jackson's soul is connected to starseed origins, specifically tied to Lyran and Sirius energies. Lyran energies represent an archetype of creativity, artistry, and innovation, which matches Michael's mission to revolutionize global culture through his music and art. Sirius energy reflects themes of compassion, leadership, and service to humanity. Souls influenced by Sirius are often compassionate visionaries who carry deep emotional wisdom and inspire others toward love and harmony. Michael Jackson's energetic frequency suggests that his soul carried a deep vibration of universal love, which transcended racial, cultural, and geographic barriers. This universal love frequency anchored in his work allowed him to serve as a light worker on Earth, using his talents to heal, awaken, and inspire the collective consciousness. 1b. Preparation for his earthly mission. Before incarnating, Michael Jackson's soul underwent lifetimes of preparation to ensure he could handle the challenges of the global spotlight and the weight of his influential role. His Akashic records reflect past lives in powerful leadership or creative roles where he gained an understanding of fame, influence, and responsibility. An agreement or soul contract to use his gifts to uplift humanity, even if it meant enduring great personal challenges and karmic burdens. Purpose of Michael Jackson's earthly mission. Healing through music as a universal language. Michael Jackson's primary spiritual purpose was to heal the collective energy of the planet through music and art. Music is one of the most powerful tools for raising vibrational frequencies on Earth. It bypasses the logic of the mind and resonates directly with the heart and soul. He served as a vessel of divine expression, channeling love, joy, and unity through his creative genius. A conduit of higher frequencies, using music and dance to awaken deeper emotions, empathy, and connection in humanity. An activator of collective consciousness by addressing spiritual themes such as equality, environmental stewardship, and unity in songs like Man in the Mirror, Earth Song, and Heal the World. 2b. Promoting unity consciousness. Michael's unprecedented global influence made him a bridge between cultures, races, and nations, serving as a reminder that humanity is one family. He transcended barriers like race, gender norms, and societal expectations, embodying the concept of oneness, which is central to unity consciousness. His ability to inspire love on such a vast scale was deeply tied to his soul's mission to dissolve illusions of separation. This is why people of all nations and backgrounds felt connected to him, regardless of external differences. 2c. Awakening compassion and human potential. Michael's messages of compassion and responsibility reflected the need for humanity to take accountability for its actions and to rise above its own shadows. Songs like Black or White and They Don't Care About Us provided commentary on themes such as social justice, taking responsibility for personal transformation, Man in the Mirror, environmental and planetary stewardship, Earth Song. These themes reflected 5D consciousness, which calls for the elevation of humanity's collective mindset to one of love, harmony, and co-creation. 2D. Transmuting collective pain. Highly advanced souls like Michael Jackson often take on roles of emotional transmutation, meaning they serve as mirrors for humanity's collective wounds and shadows. On a subconscious level, humanity projected many of its unresolved issues, including fears, judgment, and moral contradictions, onto Michael as a global figure. His life became a soul agreement to carry collective karmic burdens, particularly related to racism and identity. His physical transformation reflected humanity's discomfort with concepts of race and image, fame and society's obsession with celebrity culture, judgment and the tension between truth and illusion. Despite the challenges, Michael's willingness to endure tremendous personal struggles reflected his soul's deep service-based mission. 3. Core spiritual themes in Michael Jackson's life. Lessons of sacrifice and service. Michael Jackson's life highlights the sacrificial nature of certain soul missions. He lived in extreme public scrutiny and had a deeply challenging personal life. However, his service to humanity required him to transcend ordinary experiences and become a global light worker whose trials and triumphs echoed spiritual teachings. The importance of holding on to love and empathy, even in the face of misunderstanding and pain. The willingness to use one's gifts in service to others, even at personal cost. 3B, authenticity and vulnerability. Michael was a highly sensitive and empathic soul, which made him deeply connected to love and pain alike. His vulnerability was both his greatest gift, allowing him to connect so intimately through music, and one of his greatest challenges, struggled to set boundaries and protect his energy. This duality became a central theme in his earthly journey. 3C, alchemical transformation. Through his creativity, Michael acted as an alchemist of energy, turning pain into beauty, transforming societal division into visions of unity, channeling divine light to elevate collective consciousness. Challenges and karmic themes. Michael Jackson's life also included karmic themes that related to both personal and collective lessons. Isolation. His fame isolated him, forcing him to process much of his soul's growth in solitude. This theme of isolation mirrored humanity's collective separation from their divine essence. Childhood wounds. His painful childhood became an important key to his journey, as it fueled his need to create joy for others and reconnect with innocence. Public projections. The suspicion, judgment, and controversy surrounding Michael mirrored society's inability to face its own shadows, the obsession with fame, the suppression of individuality, and the lack of trust in spiritual truth.
These are some of the things I believe made Michael Jackson's spiritual purpose successful on this planet. Number one, he was a high vibrational person. What do I mean by that? This is someone who would enter rooms and everyone would notice him. He would enter stadium and everything would come at standstill because he used to vibrate so high. Even everybody loved him. He knew how to connect with his fans very well emotionally. His music crossed cultures and languages. No matter the language you spoke, you could sit down and listen to his music, even when you didn't know, even when you didn't understand English. And there's this song he wrote, Heal the World. Many people were able to connect with the song because they were touched, because this is something that each and every day people are going through, and they felt connected to the song. He used his fame, his spotlight, to expose suffering. Michael Jackson talked about poverty. He talked about children. He talked about war. And even he talked about how people can save this planet. He was an emotional person, and people were able to connect with him very well because he understood the people very well. He was very calm, he was loving, he understood people, he was an empath, and that's why even he loved children very much. And those are some of the things I think Michael Jackson was able to achieve his spiritual purpose on this earth. Because I believe he left better hearts, he left some healed people, and for him, he was able to achieve what he came on earth to do. The biggest battle for each and every human being on this planet is just to discover your purpose in this life. And once you discover your purpose in this life, you are able to move smoothly, and you are able even to leave a legacy at the end of the day. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Make sure you give the video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and credit goes to the creator of this short video. Thank you for watching.